I'd like to officially request a trade to the Toronto Maple Leafs because, if I'm going to choke every postseason, I might as well do it on a team that's made it a tradition. I mean, let's be honest. Florida just gave it to us raw. No dinner, no drinks, no lube. Just 6 games of pain and one final.
Connor McDavid's next contract could shatter every NHL record. Good day, hockey fans, and welcome back to Across the NHL. If you have been following the league for any amount of time, you know that Connor McDavid is not just another player. He is the best in the world, and when his current contract expires, the hockey world is about to witness something we have never seen before. NHL agents are now predicting that McDavid's next deal could start at $20 million per season. $20 million. Let that sink in for a moment. We are talking about a contract that would absolutely demolish every record in the books, and honestly, it makes perfect sense when you really think about it. McDavid's current contract pays him $12.5 million per year, which was already a massive number when he signed it back in 2017. But that deal is set to expire after the 25-26 season, and the landscape of the NHL has changed dramatically since then. The salary cap has gone up, revenues are climbing, and most importantly, McDavid has only gotten better. Think about what this man has accomplished. He has won 3 Hart trophies as league MVP. He has captured 5 Art Ross trophies as the league's leading scorer. He has absolutely dominated the playoffs, even when his team has fallen short. Last season alone, he put up 132 points in the regular season and then followed it up with 42 points in just 25 playoff games. Those are numbers that belong in a video game, not real life. But here is the thing that makes this potential $20 million contract even more fascinating. McDavid is not just the best player in hockey right now. He might be the best player we have seen in a generation. You have to go back to the days of Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux to find someone who has dominated the sport at this level, and even then, McDavid's combination of speed, skill, and hockey intelligence is completely unprecedented. The agents who are making these predictions are not just throwing numbers around for fun. They understand the market, they understand the cap, and they understand what McDavid means to the Edmonton Oilers and to the sport of hockey itself. When you have a player who single-handedly changes the trajectory of a franchise, you pay whatever it takes to keep him. Edmonton knows this better than anyone. Before McDavid arrived, the Oilers were stuck in one of the longest playoff droughts in NHL history. They were a laughingstock, a team that wasted first overall pick after first overall pick. Then McDavid showed up and everything changed. He has dragged that franchise back to relevance, back to playoff contention, and last season he nearly carried them to a Stanley Cup championship. Now, some people might look at a $20 million contract and think it is insane. They might point to the salary cap and wonder how any team could possibly build a championship roster with that much money tied up in one player. And those are fair questions. But here is the counter-argument. You cannot win a championship without elite talent, and there is no one more elite than Connor McDavid. Look at the math for a second. If the salary cap continues to rise the way it has been projected to, we could be looking at a cap somewhere in the neighborhood of $90 to $100 million by the time McDavid signs his next deal. 20 million out of 90 or 100 million is significant, absolutely. But is it really that different from what other superstars are taking up percentage-wise? Not really. The real question is not whether McDavid deserves $20 million. The real question is whether any team other than Edmonton would be willing to pay it. And the answer to that question is probably yes. If McDavid hit the open market, which seems unlikely but you never know, there would be a bidding war unlike anything we have ever seen in professional hockey. Teams like Toronto, with all their resources and their desperate hunger for a championship, would absolutely be in the mix. The New York Rangers, who play in the biggest market in North America, would probably throw their hat in the ring. Even teams in non-traditional markets who want to make a splash would consider it. But let us be realistic here. McDavid is not going anywhere. He has made it clear that he wants to win in Edmonton. He wants to bring a Stanley Cup back to a city that bleeds orange and blue. And the Oilers are going to do whatever it takes to make sure he finishes his career in an Edmonton jersey. The fascinating part of all this is what it means for the rest of the league. When McDavid signs for $20 million, it is going to reset the entire market. Other superstars and their agents are going to point to that contract and say, well, if McDavid is worth $20 million, then my guy is worth at least 15 or 16. We could see a massive inflation in player salaries across the board. Some general managers are probably losing sleep over this right now. They are looking at their own star players and wondering how they are going to keep everyone happy when the market explodes. But that is the nature of professional sports. The best players set the market and everyone else adjusts accordingly. At the end of the day, Connor McDavid is worth every penny of a $20 million contract. He is the face of the NHL, the most exciting player in the game, and the kind of generational talent that comes around maybe once every 30 years. When you have that, you pay whatever it takes. So get ready, hockey fans. In a couple of years, we are going to see a contract announcement that breaks the internet. And it is going to be absolutely worth it. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below with your thoughts on McDavid's next contract. Will it really hit 20 million? Could it go even higher? Let me know what you think. Until next time, this has been Across the NHL.